right, this is green to gold made easy. So if you are an active duty soldier, you feel that you have officer-like qualities, you're ready to lead soldiers while taking on increased responsibilities, I think green to gold is worth looking into. Forget what you heard on the PNN that told you about green to gold, saying that you're too senior to do green to gold. Hey, I interviewed Lieutenant Siegley, prior first sergeant with over 20 years of service, and she did it. Young lady.
So my name's Second Lieutenant Tabitha Sigley, and so I commissioned through the Green to Gold active duty obligation, and I branched Adjutant General Corps. My active duty time is 20 years, 5 months, and 2 weeks to the day. And so some of the positions I held was I was a 68 Charlie Phase 2 schoolhouse instructor. I was an NCOIC for various different clinics, from mother baby to general surgery to plastic surgery, ICU, PICU. I was just recently a drill sergeant and a basic training first sergeant prior to going into the Green and Gold program.
Don't say that you're too old, and don't say that you're too junior to start either. I started my packet as a young PFC. Here's the bottom line. Let the board do the boarding and you do the packeting. That's the only thing that you can control in this process. Don't listen to the people saying that you need an associate's degree or 60 credits before starting. The truth is, all you need are 2 academic years remaining from the start date of college classes. Say it another way, the day you start school, boots hit the ground on your college campus, you are able to complete your degree within the 2 years the Army is sending you to school.
I didn't have any college courses or credits at all when I dropped my packet for Green to Gold. I actually didn't do my first college course until I was in the Green to Gold program and in that college seat. You don't need any credits, you just need to reflect that you're going to have such and such credits by the time that you're in that college seat, which is a year from your application date.
But Chris, what you don't understand is I don't have a GT score of 110 or greater. Here's what you need to do. Just go to the Education Center on post, sign up for the BSEP program or the FAST class, and improve your GT score. Again, there are no excuses. Start your packet process now if this is something that you really want to do. Now that you know that you are a qualified candidate for the program, let's start from the beginning. The Army Green to Gold program is designed to offer active duty enlisted soldiers in the Army the opportunity to earn a commission as an officer. Say it another way, the Green to Gold active duty option program is a 21-month program that provides eligible regular Army enlisted soldiers an opportunity to complete their first bachelor's degree or their first master's degree. Quick note, applicants enter this program as an academic junior. So when boots hit the ground on your college of choice, you are an academic junior. You're going to college as a junior. You will retain all of your benefits, your current base pay, allowances, and promotable status until you commission. Check this out though. TA or tuition assistance is not authorized during this program, but here's the good news, you can use your GI Bill. Okay, so let's talk about benefits. What are the benefits to doing the Green to Gold active duty option? Again, soldiers selected to participate in this program will continue to receive their current pay and allowances. Pretty cool. If qualified, you can pay for school with your post 9/11 GI Bill or your Montgomery GI Bill, whichever one applies to you. And you will have normal PCS benefits and BAH. Yes, you get BAH, even if you're a private right now and you aren't receiving BAH. When you get accepted for this program, you are entitled to BAH. Why? Because you're not going to live in the dorms. As of the time of this video, your college time will not count towards your retirement. So just put a note by that. Okay, so how do you start your application? To start your application for the Green to Gold program, all you need to do is click on the Green to Gold Access Portal button located within the side banner of this page right here. Your packet will be submitted via the online Green to Gold access portal. And then here's the cool thing, you will have an access portal processor. This processor will assist you with your packet submission. Okay, so you got a little processor that's going to be processing things for you. All right, so you're not alone in this process. I said process a lot. Here we go. Your packet process is broken up into 2 phases. Here's what I want to break down to you. The first phase, which is called phase 1, is the application phase, or getting board ready. Here are the documents that are required: your soldier talent profile, or your STP. So ensure that the most updated version of your STP shows your citizenship, your GT score, security clearance, awards, and assignments. Okay. Coming from an S1, here's my advice to you: go to your S1 and ensure that your STP is up to date. The second document that is required during phase 1 are your transcripts. Official transcripts of all colleges attended. Cadet Command will compute all grades from all previous college work completed and establish your cumulative GPA. Make sure all transcripts are official transcripts. All right. And make sure that they are all translated in English if that applies to you. And then fourth, your academic summary. So your academic summary is your verification of college courses completed prior to applying for this program. No signatures are required at this time in phase 1, just your signature. That's it. So previous schools attended must be listed again in chronological order, most recent to oldest, and should mirror the transcripts that you provided as well, and match all schools listed in the academic tab. So everything is step by step. So don't go to step 4 if you have not completed step 3, right? I think that's pretty straightforward. The fifth one is going to be your 174R Green to Go program application. This form is automatically generated in the application, and it cannot be created until all transcripts have been uploaded and your cumulative GPA has been entered by the processing team. This is probably the easiest packet that you're ever going to put together because it's step by step laid out for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's phase 1. Now, once all phase 1 documents have been validated, applicants will get a status of board ready. All right. This is when you get happy, you get that green check mark. The board process, check this out, consists of a PMS, or a professor of military science, 2 senior enlisted advisors who review all completed applications on your access portal. And then once the selection process is completed, selections are made. And then HRC will publish a MILPER message on HRC's website. There will be a listing of those soldiers that were selected and are advancing to the next phase, which is phase 2. So let's take a look at phase 2. Phase 2, that is where you submit all waivers that you may need, right? All the waivers that apply to you. So I get this question a lot. When do I submit my age waiver? Or when do I submit this waiver or that waiver? In phase 2. Don't, again, step by step, don't worry about phase 2 until you got that MILPER message on the HRC website stating and listing that you are advancing to phase 2. So here are the packet requirements for phase 2. Your 104R, this form needs to be completed and signed by the ROTC program, verified and signed by both you as the soldier and the school's registrar's office, and the PMS, which is the professor of military science. All right, so moving on to the second document that is required in this phase. You're going to need a PMS letter, or professor of military science letter. The letter must verify acceptance to the university, acceptance to the university's ROTC program, academic status, and school start date. And then the third document will be any waivers that apply to you. Remember, this is the waiver phase. I get this question a lot. How do I submit my waivers? You submit all waivers on a fillable DA form 4187, and you can find those on Army pubs. Now, note, although waivers are not required until phase 2, again, it is recommended to submit civil convictions ASAP because those take an extended period of time. All required waivers must be uploaded by you, the soldier, into the online application. The portal is your best friend. Okay. All right. Time and service, all those waivers, age waivers, do it on the Access portal. And then here's what happens next. After you make it through phase 1, phase 2, then you receive your offer letter. The offer letter is generated upon fulfilling all phase 2 requirements. So upon receipt of the offer letter, you, the applicant, must accept or decline the offer. Yes, you can decline the offer. You are not tied into doing green to gold. So after you accept or decline the offer letter, you still need to return the letter of intent. And then once you do that, if you accept it, HRC will place you on assignment. And then once this step is completed, PCS orders will follow through normal channels approximately 30 days prior to your school start date. School start date is usually in the fall, like sometime around August. Okay, so just be on the lookout for that. And that's just food for thought. So, how to get selected for the program? What makes a green to gold active duty option candidate competitive? So the board is looking for scholars, athletes, and leaders. That is the concept, that is the model that they are using. So think about that as you're writing your personal statement. Think about that as your commanders are writing your endorsement. Scholar, athlete, leader. Scholar, do you have a high composite grade point average? Are you taking challenging courses and classes? What is your major? How about your attendance and performance at military schools? Think about those things as you're writing your personal statement. Are you an athlete? What does your ACFT score look like? Do you participate in sporting activities in the community? Community runs, biking, hiking, fitness competitions. This shows that you are committed, you are bought into the post, installation, the unit. So don't bypass that one. All right. Make sure you highlight that because it shows that you are just committed to being an athlete. You're physically fit. You maintain a physically fit appearance. And again, you are bought in. So this is how the board is assessing the green to gold candidates: scholar, athlete, leader. So let's look at the leader. What are they looking for? So for leadership, what are the positions that you've held? Have you been a mentor, a coach for youth activities or sports attendance and performances at military leadership training, honor graduate again, at any of the military leadership schools or trainings that you've attended? This isn't something that you can just fluff your way to. You really have to be a scholar, an athlete, and a leader. That's what they're looking for. And as an officer, you're going to have to maintain that as well. So don't just do it to get accepted and then think that you can take a knee once you become an officer. Read the Green to Gold Active Duty Handbook. The booklet should be your guide. It will answer all the questions that you ask me. You can still reach out to me, all right? But I want you to read the packet, and then you can also reach out to the partner programs, the ROTCs that are located near you. I will put a snippet on this so you can see the partner programs that are closest to you. Those recruiting operations officers will be more than willing to help you along the way because they probably want you to go to their school. Number 3, this is the Army's best kept secret. Check this out. You get to go to the college of your choice for 2 years while maintaining all of your current pay, promotable status, PCS benefits, BAH, and you can pay for college using your GI Bill. So start right now, start today. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to pick up the Green to Gold active duty booklet, which is on the Green to Gold page. Reach out to those ROTC partner programs that are in the handbook. Reach out to those recruiting operations officers who are also known as RUs. And you can also reach out to me. I'm very responsive on Instagram at the real C_Hill. We can chit chat in near real time. I do work full time. So if I don't get to you within 24 hours, just know that I'm probably busy, but I try to respond within 24 hours to all of the questions that I get. Everyone's journey is going to look different. You are going to encounter bumps along the way. I haven't spoken to anyone who it was just smooth sailing. Something is going to come up. Don't let that deter you if this is a dream or a goal of yours. Stay after it. And as always, leaders, keep leading, and I'll see you in the next video.